tax on dividends, I've used this illustration before, but I'm paying about the same percentage of my income to the federal government as my secretary does. Now, I pay more in income tax rates than she does. I pay a higher marginal tax rate by some margin than she does, but she pays way more in Social Security taxes than I do, because I only pay on the first, whatever it is, 70 or 80,000 of income. And so she is paying between what we pay at the company for and what she pays. We're paying 12 or 13% or whatever it is of that. So we both end up paying fairly similar percentages of our income to the federal government every year. If Berkshire were to declare a $1 billion dividend and my share of it was $330 million, and it were tax-free, as the Bush people originally suggested, and it would be tax-free. I mean, we have lots of taxable earnings at Berkshire. I might be paying 1/10 of the rate to the federal government of my income that she would be. And I can make no argument in my mind that says that with everything that, all the luck I've had in life, I was wired a certain way at birth that enabled me to make a lot of money. And frankly, it was better to be born a boy than a girl in terms of money-making possibilities in 1930, and probably still is, but not to the same degree. I mean, the fact that I would send 1/10 the portion of my income in a year to the federal government that my secretary would, it screams at injustice to me in terms of what the society gives back to me. So I am not for the Bush plan. Charlie?
Well, I agree with you. Even if you assume that the whole economy would work better if we'd never gotten into this double taxation system on corporate earnings, which I don't think is a clear thing anyway. But even if you assume that, I think when you live in a democracy where there's lots of envy and resentment and what have you, to have the absolutely most fortunate people paying practically no income taxes, I just think it's unacceptable. I think there has to be some fairness in some of these arrangements, even if there's some theoretical argument that the economy might work a little better some other way.